as a friendship check for you. How good are your friends? My buddy just called me and said, man, I really need a car. So what do you think I'm gonna do? Just grab $5 off my table, counted it out, put it in my backpack, grab my computer. I'm gonna go look at a car with him, and if he wants it, I'm gonna help him buy it. He can pay me back. It's good to have good friends in your corner. When you're my buddy, I am loyal to you 110% until you give me a reason not to be. I promise. If you have a good friend that's always there for you, be there for them when you can. If you can afford to do stuff like that, do it, man. Because I promise you will create a bond between you and that person that you can't even fathom. Be there for your friends, trust me. So, got a little bit of a drive. I'm gonna take the bully out. Let me reposition this slightly. We're gonna take the bully. I got a 18-mile ride. Get over to my buddy's new place, and I'm gonna go have a look at this Camry with him. So let's take this ride together. And like I said, if you got a good friend, keep them. Be there for them. They'll be there for you when you really need them. If they're a true friend, they'll always be there for you. Let's roll.
Town, and I live in a small town. Paradise, small town, oh, small communities. All my friends live in a small town. My parents live in the same small town. My job is a small town, provides a little opportunity. Educated in a small town, taught to fear Jesus in a small town. Used to daydream in that small town. Another boring romantic, that's me. But I've seen it all in a small town. Had myself a ball in a small town. Met an LA dollar, brought her to this small town. That small town, just like me. No, I cannot forget from where it is that I come from. I cannot forget the people who love me. Yeah, I can be myself here in this small town, and people let me be just what I want to be. Got nothing against the big town. Still hayseed enough to say, look who's in the big town. But my bed is in a small town. Oh, that's good enough for me. Well, I was born in a small town, and I can breathe in a small town. Gonna die in a small town. Oh, that's probably where they bury me.
Good looking car for the year 2014. Still in good shape. No leaks. PCV valves clogged, but other than that, pretty average. Me like. Front end's in great shape, man. Suspension, everything looks like it's in really tight condition. So,
well, we didn't end up buying the car, and the reason why was he wasn't exactly honest about the condition of the transmission. Everything else was great. It was a very good car for its year, but unfortunately after about 10 or 15 minutes of driving, we started noticing some shuddering from the transmission, and that is normally a sign of torque converter problems. And because it's a front-wheel drive car, that means you have to drop the entire K-frame, the engine has to come out of the bottom of it, and then they have to crack the transmission away from the engine and then part the transmission to solve the problem, which, if any of you guys know, that's very costly, like $2,700 to $3,300 to do that job. Now, it was a 2014 Camry with 183,000 miles on it, and unfortunately, he wanted 5,000. He actually wanted 62 used condition with the transmission problem, and if you know, they sell for about $9,000 to $6,000 used. He told us he would take 5, but even then, I mean, that's still, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it, unfortunately. I'm a very honest individual. I was very blunt with him. You know, it's just, it's a chance. It's a game of chance. If you buy the car and they can't solve the problem for cheap, then you ended up with a crappy deal. So I just kind of told my friend, I was like, I would walk away from this car. Everything else is perfect. Unfortunately, I think the transmission was driven a little bit hard in sport mode, probably constantly, and it did a number on the torque converter. So it's unfortunate, but we're still on the look for a new car. But the purpose of the video was, hey, you know, if you can be your good friend to your, you know, buddy, and help them out when they have stuff like this in their life. Everybody needs a hand up, man. You know, I try to go out of my way for my friends. I really do. And he goes out of his way for me often. So shout outs to my boy Clint. Solid dude. Anyways, be good to your friends. The ones that are good to you, be really good to them. Not the fair weather ones. You know, the ones that like pop up in your life randomly every now and then. You know, I try to reach out to everybody I'm in contact with and try to stay active with them and you know, show that I'm a good friend. So, yeah, be good to your good friends. All right, guys. Toodles.